What's up guys, I'm JD aka Not Another NPC, and this is my blind playthrough of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc part 11. And in the last episode a lot happened. So what happened was we found out the mess that was caused in our room had something to do with Sayaka's death. And I mean, pretty much I was super shocked that happened. So we had our first death, and then when we got a meeting in the gym, Junko got in Monokuma's face, and that resulted in her death. So we got 2 deaths in the last episode. So with those recent events, let's jump right into the episode. Why even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood? Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Let me out of here!
Oh no, someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
So then...
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We don't have to collect clues to... Well, we'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong... Well, do I really have to say anymore?
Actually...
I'd rather you didn't, so...
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Just like that, Kyoko was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. Oh, that's right.
Hey, damn it!
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence...
You're fucking dead!
Better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. Serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And you're gonna investigate a murderer? How do we even do something like that?
anyway...
Who don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Oh, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check it just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one good glimpse and I block out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. Hear me out. It was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Can't let that happen. Can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Really killed Sayaka. Guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. I have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find the truth so that we can all survive, and for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Alright, it's interesting that death happened in the bathroom because she said she wanted to take a shower in the morning, and I was supposed to show her how to open the bathroom in the morning. The only other person that's been in my dorm was Taka, and that's what I have so far. Alright, gotta save so I don't lose my progress. Okay. Alright. If anyone is in chat, give me a emoji of some sort. House emoji. Anyways. Alright, let's leave the gym. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. I won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Better examine the— okay, now they're all in my room. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. The lint roller. Why was there a few sheets missing? Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little bit? The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
I ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me, nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
none of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because like, why the hell would we— Toolkit has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Oh, so what if like some of that gold is on someone's hands or something? Like maybe I can catch someone gold-handed. Get it, gold-handed. Anyways, yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the Truth Bullet section of the handbook. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something.
wait.
That should not have been possible, huh?
Huh.
Don't you remember, all of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps there was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle. The sheath. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Doesn't mean it could have been used. That's a plus. Some scratches on the sheath. That must have been made with something sharp. Something sharp? But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Well, it wasn't with the sword. Someone had to gotta find the weapon. Alright, anyways, I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? There's a key on the ground, it has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switched keys too, so Sayaka could have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Did she just open the door maybe for the killer or something? Anyways, could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Okay. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Dude, I think Taka did it. Just saying that there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Kyoko, I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of
Did you
my
lose
room.
a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about my room. Unusual? What do you mean?
So...
Search your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair on it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayako or the killer? Well, question. That's the question, isn't it? Bathroom on the other side of this door. No, don't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. It lost everything that made her, Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, urge to burst into tears, but I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? Then to cover the truth, I had to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse. That thought held me up and supported me. The water or the shower gets turned off at nighttime. Looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw. Whoa, what is that? What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now was no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. The gold paint right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. This definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Palms of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how could her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. Killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom when they inflicted the deadly wound.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it. Right, Makoto. Bloody numbers. More likely Sayaka's dying message. Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her lips.
Right.
Do you often talk with an inspiring poet? The numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that... no, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't have any theories right now. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what that result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. Not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself, otherwise the case will end and you will remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the true bullet section. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly I have no idea. Oh, I know who should I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried and used it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens the problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
Didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. Sure, you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. The knob. The doorknob.
So then,
What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
it would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. But it wasn't. It had to be a guy because they have the tools, right? It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that?
So...
Guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? Stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently stuck with the sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched dorms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it? Interesting. The slightest hint of a smirk on her face. Got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up, huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is.
By the way,
I know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. Killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Or anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? Could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a
That
bitch!
dirty bastard.
Shit.
Who raises their hand to a woman is scum. Deserves death. That's what my brother taught
You're
me.
fucking dead!
So if I ever find the son of a bitch who did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Man. Alright. Alright, I think on that note, I'm gonna call it a end to the stream. I want to play some more, but I've got other things to do, so... And if you guys like this Let's Play, please let me know in the comments below, or if you hated it, also tell me as well. Like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.